Hello, everyone. My name's John. I'm glad you stopped by. Today, I'd like to give my review and opinion of Rings of Power. Before I do, let me say, if you've seen it already and your opinion differs than mine, don't get angry. I'm not attacking you. Everybody has their own opinion. Okay, so let me give you a clue of what I thought. Boring. Let me give you another clue. Snorlax. For you people that don't know what Snorlax is, I'll give a more detailed explanation. If someone has insomnia out there, don't take 2 pills of this, 2 pills of that. Just watch 1 episode of this show. Maybe a half an episode would be enough to put you to sleep. If you don't have insomnia, be careful if you have to work the next day. You watch an episode of this, you might not hear the alarm going off. You'll be so sound asleep. And for Pete's sake, I wouldn't recommend binge watching. You'll end up like Rick Grimes. You'll be in a coma like weeks later, wake up. What week is it? What month? What happened? I told you. You should have listened to me. Now, if you're unfortunate enough to go over to a friend's house or having a group gathering or relatives and they're going to watch it, of course, you need to bring your protection like this. So, but I'll show you the proper way to put it on. You might want to make sure you put tape around the edges because you don't want a glimpse. There's one shot of this with a horse riding episode, and some people, it's like looking at Medusa. They're frozen solid, like, what did I watching? I can't believe it. You might not want to see that. Of course, you want to bring some of these. Some of the dialogue is unbelievable. I'll shorten one and condense it and change it because if I told you the full thing, it might even give you a migraine or something. But one of the characters with words of wisdom supposedly tells another one, do you know a rock? You know why a rock sinks? Because it looks down, but a boat floats because it looks up. Like, what? What in the world does that mean? What are you talking about? Again, I've condensed it considerably. But it sounds like something that Captain Kirk on the old Star Trek would say to some despotic computer that's ruling over people who've got him under their thumb, and he'll say, Landru, the computer, riddle me this. Why does a rock look down? What happens when it does? And why does a boat look up, and what happens when it looks up? And the computer would start whirling. Excuse me. It would whirl and swirl and smoke and finally explode. Mr. Spock would pass out from healing the riddle. Luckily, he would survive only because he's half human. Dr. McCoy would get him back and he'd say, Captain, that riddle is devoid of all logic. Precisely, Mr. Spock. That was the whole point. So anyway, do as you will. That's my recommendation. Thanks for stopping by.